Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are having another video in the How Good Is test series and we are testing Byzantine Infantry this time. So we have cleared most of the Italian rosters, or actually all of them. So let's see how this infantry, heavy infantry will fare. It's quite cheap, but apparently relatively efficient, especially on that left flank over there. Rather impressive, to be honest. I usually like to play with heavy cavalry, or rather missile cavalry, when I'm playing with Byzantine Empire. So I have not that much experience with this unit, but at least the initial battle is going relatively well. We could just break. Okay, it seems we are being attacked on the flank. Well, not very well, but at least a bit. And there is enemy general also joining the battle over there. So let's hope we can take him down. Shaken. Okay. So it seems the relatively poor quality of the infantry compared to other heavy infantry is beginning to show on the casualties it's taking. Okay, hopefully we get a good flanking. Yeah, that's exactly what we are hoping for.
Only half the enemy force remains.
So it's imperative that we prevent these guys from rallying. So perhaps we can spare another unit to chase after them. And is the enemy general also fleeing? Perhaps you could come a bit this way. So we could apply a bit more pressure. Oh, one unit has rallied. The second one as well. So yeah. It wasn't quite as easy as I was hoping for. Okay, at least they are breaking. And this unit is actually fighting for quite a long time. Let's see.
We are blessed.
Okay,
the enemy
so it had
dead.
general in the
We have
unit,
sent
so
the idiot to hell.
that kind of makes sense.
The enemy, all of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
And yeah, clear victory. We have more than 300 men remaining and less than 450. Okay, so now we are fighting against the elite, and to be honest, I'm a bit worried about this battle, because I think the quality difference will be too big for the Byzantine infantry to actually handle it. But we will see. Perhaps we should try to hit that bodyguard unit from two sides. Perhaps we might get lucky and take down the enemy general. But let's see. Actually they are... well, they are not actually doing that well, damage-wise. Except for this, which was flanked, so I'm estimating this to be clear defeat. Because the enemy general... okay, he's there doing battle, but Still, I think that we are just lacking the stats required to beat the enemy here. Yeah. So these have lost 1/2 of their men. And they have inflicted 8 casualties. So I guess that's rather telling.
My lord, only half our force remains.
And even this one, which was attacked from 2 flanks, or which was sandwiched, actually has about 75% men left, and it's actually beating both of these units. Though, to be honest, it has received some help, but still, yeah, this will be rather clear results over here. Soon wavering, and then that will be it. I guess we can use a bit faster speed. Let's use the horn.
Our foolish
Okay.
general has thrown his life away, and perhaps
So-
our chances of
so much for
Lord
that extra
preserve us.
time.
We have been dealt a stinging defeat today.
But 25% casualties to the enemy, I mean, it could be worse. So clear defeat, but it's not that close to crushing defeat, so yeah, I guess I have to be happy with it. So let's see how we will do against cavalry. I don't have too high hopes. Kind of heavy-ish infantry, yeah. I mean, that was just brutal. I think Byzantine Empire has been my favorite faction for, well, at least initially, when I played the game for the first time. And I kind of wanted to get this Byzantine Infantry quite a bit. It kind of felt a good unit, but I'm not that certain anymore about the unit's quality. So I think we got quite a gift from the AI, as that one unit just kept pushing, but I guess that's... we are not going to have so easy time anymore. Oh, we are breaking another one. Okay. Well, that's rather interesting. I guess I need to take back some of my words regarding the quality of this infantry. We are doing surprisingly well, though now we need to guard this flank over there. I don't know if that will be quite enough. Let's see.
Only half the enemy force remains.
So, is it
My
that
lord,
we are actually
only
winning?
half our force remains.
I guess you guys could charge those. At least it will foil the enemy charge somewhat. $31, 68. 30. I guess this could go either way. These guys are wavering. And those as well.
It is unwise to
Could it
praise
be
the
that
day
we
before
actually win
sunset,
this battle?
But our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
So both of those are kind of pulling back. And I doubt they will be actually coming back. So let's try to get a bit of a surround. All of these are still eager. 54 remaining. It's going to be a close call. Where is the enemy general? Do we have some unit that's not actually committed to the battle? So we could get a bit of a flank with this unit. 36. So if our general survives, I think we will have this one. And that should be enough to foil their retreat.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted praise to our Lord,
I think we have this
our
one.
men have slain the enemy general. Now his men, the
Excellent.
enemy, fate has been kind to us and delivered us victory. It could easily have been us out there, slain and defeated on the field.
Yeah, close victory. Quite close to average victory, which would have required 150 men remaining. But I guess this is kind of... it felt really close. So I think I will let this close victory stand instead of making another attempt. And then let's see how we will fare against crossbows. Hopefully most of the enemy... Okay. So much for that. I was kind of hoping that most of them would target this one unit, but... well, actually it seems that two targeted this one. Okay, so they're pulling back. Go, go, go. And please stop swerving around. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Just chase them. Seems we are a bit slower than the crossbowmen over there. So that may give them chances to hit us. How are we doing over there? Yeah, I think we have that one. Good, those won't be coming back. Perhaps we will just try to break that unit over there. Oh. Okay, good. And we need you guys to go over there to catch. Oh, did we chased another one out. Good. So you get over there. You continue
Only
the chase.
half the enemy force remains.
And you head over there to cut their escape.
Our army is tiring.
Yeah. Okay. Not very good situation for this militia unit here. I think it might actually be clear
The
victory.
battle is in our favor. If we praise the
Yeah.
Almighty, the enemy are overcome. This is a great victory, worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Yeah, well actually heroic victory would have required 450 men remaining, so it's going to be clear victory. Oh, against the Horde, I think it will be, or rather against an army, I think it will be a close battle. We can beat all of these excepting the dismounted feudal knights. And the battle against the feudal knights will be a tough one, but I think it boils down on how well we actually can keep those dismounted feudal knights at bay. And as the general unit is actually engaging only a little, I think we could go to help against the feudal knights. I'm a bit worried about this unit, but still holding rather nicely. And the heavy cavalry is starting to take a bit of a beating. Those Pavis crossbowmen are an issue, which must be dealt with. Town militias doing okay-ish. Are you guys actually charging against the cavalry? Yes, they are. So I think the cavalry will go down rather quickly. We are even inflicting some damage against those dismounted feudal knights. And these two are wavering or shaken. Just break them quickly. We need those reinforcements against other troops. Perhaps I should have pulled this unit actually out so that hopefully the enemy would have chased them, and thus we could have done a bit better over here. Then again, it's questionable whether or not they would have chased those troops. Okay, good. So now we can do something against those crossbows. Let's see if we could break them with 2 units. These guys are still holding up. Okay. And our general is over here. That's not good. Not good at all.
Only half the enemy force remains.
And those town militias are coming back. I'm not sure if we should pull back with this bodyguard. Perhaps we should. Because if we lose the general, we lose the battle. And that's going to be straight away. Okay, those are breaking. Let's hope we can break these as well. Wavering. Yeah, just move. Move. And break. Good. And now let's break the crossbows. They are wavering, so it shouldn't take too long. And these guys are coming back still. But I think we should have... Okay, we need to face these. These guys are still holding relatively steady. Okay, good.
Only
And
intervention
not so
by
good.
the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this disgrace. Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
That's not an excuse. $66. If this does not break soon, we will lose the battle. And it might be that we will lose it in any case. These are holding way too long. Rip that unit. Okay, and those are running, so now these guys will help this unit and we will lose because the general, okay, he's over here, so perhaps they can fight a bit longer, but yeah, it's going to be a close defeat.
Only intervention by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this disgrace.
I'm not sure even if military genius would help in this situation. Let's take them at least to 60. Okay, good. Less than 60. We can do it. Hooray! Now you can break freely. So I think when our general falls, then... Oh, 55! Then the unit will break.
Our enemies have
Okay.
won this battle, but they have not
Almost.
won this war.
I think close defeat. Yeah, instead of average, it's right on the edge. Average defeat or close defeat. I think we will give it a close defeat, because we managed to take down the feudal knights, even though those dismounted feudal knights were left. So instead of 3 points, 4 points from this battle. So overall, the unit got 25 out of 40 points in battles. The requirements are militia drill square requiring tier 4 settlement. So that's 2 points. The maximum availability is 6 units. The recruitment cost is 400, so that's actually 3 points from the availability and 3 points from the recruitment cost. Regarding the upkeep, it's 125, and I actually had to check out that the unit does not receive free upkeep in cities. So with that, it's 3 points. So from requirements overall 11 out of 18 points, thus the overall score is 36 out of 58 points. And that puts the Byzantine Infantry, well, pretty much on par with some later game units that don't feel so great, such as heavy billmen, dismounted Imperial Knights. But overall, the unit feels kind of an average unit. And I think the score kind of underlines that. So it can do decently well against light units. It can take out cavalry and can take out missile units, and it can hold out against heavy infantry for a while. But one shouldn't be expecting miracles from this unit, because it's relatively cheap, and the upkeep is relatively cheap, and even though the requirements are relatively high, but still, and also the unit suffers from the fact that there is no possibility for the free upkeep. So kind of average heavy infantry units. That's how I would summarize it. But that's my opinion. What do you think? Do you agree or disagree? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. And thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. And very special thanks to existing channel members Napoleon Complex, Kosaku, Saar, Mark, Anthony. Your support is greatly treasured. Have a great rest of the day. Quality Old Games out.